7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Yeah, I didn't want that to end either, but all good things must come to an end. Let's talk about the sniping community in Call of Duty. My channel's basically been a COD channel recently, and it's resulted in more subscribers, more views, and therefore making my time a little bit more useful, so another Call of Duty video. I hope you guys aren't too offended. And there's a little bit of a trigger warning here. If you are a part of the sniping community in Call of Duty, please check your feelings at the door. I don't have a lot of nice things to say. And the first thing I'm going to criticize is identifying with a weapon that you use. Ugh. Honestly, to me, there is nothing more cringy than someone that calls themselves a sniper. Someone that likes to snipe, someone that enjoys sniping, someone whose favorite weapon is a sniper rifle. That's okay. Identifying yourself in the Call of Duty video game as a sniper, to me, is completely asinine, and there's no way you can explain it that makes sense to me. That doesn't mean I don't get why you do it. I mean, why would you play a game and be like, oh, I'm the sniper? When first-person shooters have so many different types of weapons. ARs, SMGs, LMGs, shotties, pistols. I once ran across somebody that called himself a knifer, and all they would want to do is knife people, and they'd get mad when they got shot. And I'm not saying that's what the sniper community is, but a big part of the sniper community is people that identify as snipers, and a lot of them that I've talked to get very triggered when people use reg guns. In case you don't know what a reg gun is, I always thought it was red gun, but a reg gun means you're using regular guns, as if that needed a term. It's like this bullshit identity politics we see all the time. Like, if you don't agree with a lot of social justice warrior things or a lot of feminists, then you're anti-social justice warrior, anti-feminist. That just doesn't make sense. It's just labels. I hate labels on anything. It's like, oh, you don't agree with this person? That means you're sexist. Or you don't like this person? That means you're racist. It's like, no. And just because I use snipers doesn't mean I'm a sniper. Just because I play COD doesn't mean I'm a COD fanboy. Just because I prefer to play on my Xbox doesn't make me a console peasant. Now, our language lends itself to giving things labels. I mean, everything we do has a label on it. If there were two cups in front of you, one that had milk and one that had orange juice, and if I asked for the milk, you would give me the milk because I use the proper label. When it becomes insanity is there's Xbox players, there's Xbox COD players, and then there's reg gun players. What is the point in making that distinction? I can use whatever fucking gun I want. It doesn't mean I only have an Xbox. It doesn't mean I only play COD, but people hear the label and they apply an identity. If a little bit of like insecurity or frustration about something else is coming up here, it's because it's there. So again, the first thing that irritates me about the sniping community is that they identify with being snipers. Why? Why would you make it your goal to name yourself something when you can just play the game to its full extent instead of being, oh, I don't want to be a reg gun user, or, oh, look, I'm using a reg gun. No, you're just using one of the guns. Stop putting labels on things. It's this individualist mindset. So, like, if you're in a room with people playing that all play the same game, you can say that you're a blank type of player. And then, you know, oh, you have that? It's like when people are like, oh, I'm a rusher. I'm like, dude, when I play shooters, I am either rushing or camping. I'm using a sniper. I'm using an assault rifle. I'm playing the game to its full extent. Don't fucking name me. Jesus. But that part is kind of null. If people want to label things for themselves or feel important, or maybe that just helps with, it's just language, you know, it's like, oh, I do this, you say it, people know what that means, okay? I get that. I don't like it. I think it's unnecessary. I think it adds division, because there shouldn't be any division between snipers and red gun users, because in my opinion, both sides, whatever they prefer, should play with everything the game has to offer. There's really no point in labels here, but some people are known for sniping and they get called snipers, so I'm going to drop this point here. It's very opinionated, it's very subjective. The next thing I want to talk about here, if I haven't already pissed you off, you haven't already left me a nasty comment, because other things I have to say don't matter because I've already triggered you. I don't know, I've been dealing with a lot of shitty comments recently. A lot of good ones, but a lot of shitty ones, and so I'm a little bit triggered, a little bit frustrated. I can do whatever I want. Yeah, that was never in question. I was just saying I don't think it's necessary. How about that? I don't think it's necessary to label yourself. Anyway, now we're gonna talk about entitlement. I don't like it, change it, is basically what I just did there with my labeling point, but there's variables, there's different extents of, it's not the way I like it, so change it. Snipers in Call of Duty, like the people that call themselves a part of the sniping community, and that they're snipers, and that they're fucking trying out for FaZe and shit. They have this massive entitlement that the game needs to cater to them as if they are the majority, or as if they're the loudest minority. Well, you could argue that they are the loudest minority, but you have to understand that you have three segments of the COD community. You have the mass player base, which is like the people that don't care about YouTube or Reddit or Twitter. They don't know who Drifter is, they don't know who I am, they'll never watch my video, they'll never care. They're like the normie gamers. Then you have the COD community that's like on YouTube and on Reddit and online. And then you have that third part of the online community, which is always identifying as something. You have the snipers, the zombies, the Easter egg hunters. In my opinion, I don't like those labels. But the idea that because you're a sniper, the snipers need to be catered for, you just apply the label to yourself as somebody that just wants to use snipers, or mostly wants to use snipers. And for some reason the developers are supposed to care that you are only going to be using, or primarily using, one weapon category. And because you want to keep using that weapon category all the time, you want them to make those rifles better, more versatile, more just anything, X, Y, and Z, whatever. It was to the point that when Treyarch nerfed the DSR-50 in Black Ops 2, that people at Treyarch, especially David Vonderhaar, got death threats. And David Vonderhaar has said he went and got bodyguards because of it. There were like detailed death threats about that. Because the sniping community decided... Wait, why is there a sniper community again? Why is there a sniper community? Can't they just fucking play the game normally? Why do they have to be a thing? Whatever. Anyway, that community decided that there needed to not be one, but two really versatile rifles, not including the two semi-automatic sniper rifles in Black Ops 2. Yes, the 50 caliber bolt-action rifle that one-shots from tummy up should have a faster sprint out time so that you can quickscope people in close range much easier. So that way you can compete with the SMG and shotgun users of old. Teach them the ways of Call of Duty by putting a 50 caliber rifle in their face and outgunning their submachine gun at point blank range. Yeah, no, fuck. It's not only that it got nerfed, it's like one of the things that got nerfed about it is how fast you pull it up after sprinting. So the giant, clearly campy rifle of the game needed to be lighter so you could pull it up faster? It went from 0.25 seconds to 0.3 seconds, and that was death threat worthy. Every time a new Call of Duty game comes out, these YouTubers, these snipers, or whatever, they hop on, and the first thing they do is grab the rifles and see how many quads they can hit. They see how versatile and usable it is, and they bitch accordingly on Twitter, depending on how good or bad the guns are.
Dear Treyarch, I challenged 4 assault rifle users at mid-range with my bolt-action rifle, and I was not able to overcome all 4 of them, thus splitting my quad feed. Please fix this soon, for I fear my channel will die if I can't snipe people in Call of Duty. Signed, every one of us.
Oh my god, your DSR might not be able to win gunfights against SMGs at close range, or ARs at mid-range. Boo-hoo! Now, I do think that the last 3 Call of Duties had such predictable map design, and what I mean by that is just like super symmetrical maps and really accurate assault rifles. So you knew where a sniping sniper was going to be, and you were usually able to outgun them with an assault rifle. And I would say that for like the last 3 Call of Duties, maybe even 4. Ghost didn't have super predictable map design, but really good assault rifles. I think they overcame that with really powerful snipers and super large maps with a lot of foliage and stuff to hide in, so you could actually snipe the shit out of people in Ghosts. But just focusing on the last 3, and I guess also Black Ops 2, it's super predictable map design, and you know where snipers are going to be. The thing that Black Ops 2 had a problem with is that the snipers were accurate, the aim assist was heavy, people weren't able to jump and didn't have any really good movement options, so if you were out in the open and there was a good sniper, you were just fucked. Sometimes at point blank, sometimes at long range. And they didn't see it as broken. Like, it's so weird. Like, an SMG comes out that has like an ounce too high of damage, right? Or it has the magazines are too big, the fire rate's too big, it's too accurate. How I'm able to map people with this SMG? That's overpowered as shit. Well, at least you have to land like 3 or 4 consecutive shots. Why does nobody go, what? I can just fucking like use this sniper rifle as a shotgun. It's so good at every range though. What the hell? In American culture, Western culture, the word sniper has such a positive connotation to it. It implies stealth, cunning, skill, precision. So like, we don't question really good sniper rifles. The fact is that if a sniper's overpowered, it's overpowered. And the last thing I want to address here is the whole skill argument. It still takes a lot of skill to get really good at quickscoping. No doubt it takes practice and repetition, but most YouTubers say it's just repetition and muscle memory. Let the aim assist do a lot of the things for you. There's not a lot of overcorrection that needs to be done. It's not like you're controlling recoil, managing your spread, landing consecutive shots, learning hip fire spread, or having to worry about damage over range. If you're playing Call of Duty, you have snipers that just do immense damage from one corner to the next. I'm not gonna say it doesn't take practice to get good with, but I am gonna kind of scoff at the whole, it takes skill, so it should be in the game and be as powerful as we want it to be, which is arguments I've heard. People that play Black Ops 2 and see shit like this happen, you watching this? You watching this? They see this happen, they go, well, it takes skill, so this is okay. A sniper shouldn't be that versatile and consistent at those ranges and at those speeds. It's a one-shot kill laser rifle. And just so you know, for the rest of COD history, I hope the snipers are fun, viable, and intuitive. As sniper rifles, as long-range weapons. Yes, you're going to be able to get your point-blank headshots or your quickscopes off, but I don't want it to be this viable, versatile means of destroying your enemies. Just because a select group of players decided to designate themselves as snipers, and just because these people practice it to get better, does not mean you're entitled to representation in a game that millions of people play, and way more than half of the players don't like getting quickscoped all game. Oh wow, hard scoped at long range, quick scoped at close range, hip fired at close range, killed off a spawn, killed around corners. An unfortunate lag comp situation happens, and my bullets go in thin air and then I die immediately by your one-shot, one-kill rifle of death. You're not entitled to anything. If you want to be a sniper, that's fine. I'm not going to tell people what they can and cannot identify as, and what they can and cannot enjoy in a video game. What I'm saying is you do not speak for the community. What I'm saying is you do not get to take the front seat. You do not get to grab the steering wheel while somebody else is trying to drive. You need to take a back seat and realize you're a niche part of the community. You don't hear the zombie players going, take the half of the multiplayer budget and put it into more zombies maps and Easter eggs so we have stuff to do because we don't like multiplayer. There are a lot of snipers that I know, and there's snipers that I've talked to, and people that like sniping will even say that the sniping community is whiny, petulant, petty, dramatic, and wait a second. This video's all of those things. Oh, shit.